ça se deuxième channel and aujourd'hui nous allons faire une autre vidéo KRIK where you guys send in your paranormal stories and we read them here. So let's get into it because this one is probably something I can relate to because this person claims that they can see spirits. Now this is something I really don't talk about on my channel because I don't want people bombarding me with shit. I don't really be out here just, oh my god, I see dead people, but I do, and it's actually very unsettling. It's terrifying sometimes, and I've kind of distanced myself away from it. So you know what they say, if you have a gift and you don't use it, God taketh. I think that's what's happening to me, so I'm kind of happy about it. That sounds bad, God, I'm sorry, but yeah. So I think like slowly but surely it's kind of going away, so I kind of want to avoid that. But this person has written in and they see spirits, and I guess they want to share their story. So if you guys ever want to share your stories with me, the email is right here on the screen. Please don't send it to my business email. Please keep everything there. Don't send anything else to this email, only stories, and vice versa. Don't send your stories to my business email. Y'all already know the drill. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 50K. I dance on Instagram. I do personal things on Instagram. I talk about my hair on Instagram, things like that. Yeah, And if you really love me, join the Patreon. I do exclusive uploads, early access, things like that. So get on. What you waiting for? Anyways, so let's without further ado. Hi, first I would like to thank you for always making such wonderful content. So you can call me blank, guys, anonymous. Let's get into that. So at a young age, I've always believed something was different about myself. And later on, as I grew older, I found out that I was definitely having some issues. So I can see things that people can't see, and I mean, I can see things like spirits. Sounds like my life. Except I thought like I was literally going crazy, and I'm sad about it low key because my parents used to like kind of invalidate my shit until I got older. But I think it was because they kind of didn't want me to be terrified. But I mean, I don't think I was ever scared really. It was just like a it's going on type shit. And those kind of things which I can detect that where guys, please check the grammar before you send these things because so I can see things that people can't, and I mean I can see things like spirits and those kind of things which I can detect that where and who they are. I kind of got scared at first, but I kind of thought it was a ability that I'm gifted. Yeah, it could be a gift and a curse. It really just depends on what type of gifted person you are, because from what I understand, some people could only see light and some people could only see dark and some people could see both. Child. Like I used to always see this mother and daughter when I was young, like every day. Oh, that's sweet. Kind of sad to know how they passed. And now I communicate to these spirits, but obviously knowing that it is safe. And I also have the ability to get them away from my area through my ability of communication and power. Not to mention I'm Christian. It might not seem believable, but I'm definitely sure it's true. Wait, that you're Christian or that you can hear and see spirits? I definitely believe people like that. I feel like, but then there's a difference, right? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna just say flat out, there's a couple people that have written to me about their stories, right? I'm not singling nobody out because I know there's gonna be certain people that think I'm talking about them, and if you feel like the shoe fits, it fits. But there's been a couple people who've reached out to me, and I'm not gonna lie, some of their stories sounded batshit fucking crazy. Like, and I was like, I think you need to be in a psych ward. And I was just like, respectfully, I just cannot. I will say there's a difference between like legitimate schizophrenia and people that have a gift. Like literally, I'm bipolar, I take medication, right? But before I was even bipolar, since I was a kid, I know I've been seeing spirits and things like that. And I honestly don't even flaunt, talk about, or take the time to even entertain this or anything like that. But I feel like the people that literally have like a illness or whatever, like a lot of them be very flamboyant with it. That's how I could tell the difference anyway. Like a lot of them kind of want attention for it. A lot of them be doing a lot of, oh yeah, I see spirits and I'm this, I'm that, and oh, I was talking to Beyonce, and Beyonce not even dead. Like how the fuck you was talking to Beyonce? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like you could kind of tell when someone's grandstanding and trying to get attention for allegedly speaking with spirits, and when someone has a genuine gift. You know, they'll start name dropping, you know, I talked to Prince, or, you know, I can communicate with XXX Tentacion, and it's like, why would they come to you of all people? They don't fucking know your ass. You know, so to be real, that's why I haven't done that segment on my channel. I wanted to do the segment when I brought you guys on here and you guys told your stories directly, but it was that bad, guys. It was that bad. I was like, no, I'm not film. I'm not doing it. So I was like, we're just gonna keep it like this. That way I could screen them. Because what I'm telling y'all, let them do Vava un fool. And I don't want to say that shit. I don't want to say that shit, but as someone that is mentally ill, I could say that shit. Okay, so yeah, it was yeah. Thanks so much. Love love your content. Thank you very much. Also, not to mention, I can get into the soul of myself and communicate with these people, but I can feel myself in presence at the same time. It's really rare. Thanks again. So from what I understand, because my friend was actually educating me about this, she's actually a witch, a legit witch. So apparently, not only are there different types of witches and different types of people that can see and communicate with spirits, but apparently not only can you see, communicate, and feel spirits on different types of levels, but there's different type of people that can like go into different types of levels of transference with them. Like when I'm telling you, I was shook. I was like, wait, what? Like for me, I'm more of a hear and feel type of spirit person. When I was younger, I can see them a lot more, but as I've gotten older, seeing them is not my strong suit as I used to be, which I'm sorry, thank God, that shit used to be very, very terrifying. Like I used to really be like vividly able to see them, play with them, talk to them, walk with them. They used to come to my dreams. It got to the point where my parents, like the only reason I found out that the only reason my parents took me to Haiti when I was younger was because I had spirits playing with me in my dreams to the point where I would sleepwalk. And my parents didn't tell me this until I became an adult. Like literally, they would fight with me. Well, they thought that I was fighting in my dreams, but they would play with me and I would like wake up and be like, oh my God, leave me alone. Like I would literally be in my dreams. And they were terrified and they took me to Haiti, and like the Ogon that they went to go see was like, oh nah, like don't worry about it, it's the Loa. Like the Loa just, you know, playing with her sleep, you know. So I used to have like very vivid types of visions, and it was to the point where like I was terrified of the dark, but it was even worse outside. I remember my mom used to force me to walk around with her outside. And yo, I have stories for days about being outside in the dark. She would force me to go outside with her in the dark to go buy her tobacco, which, ooh child, comment down below if you have a family member that's obsessed with putting tobacco in their nose. Haitians, comment down below if you relate. And I used to be so mad because like I would see dead people in the park, kid you not, and I used to be so angry, like, can you go with someone else? I do not want to go outside, I see dead people. I swear to you, I would say it every time, and she would think that I was joking or over exaggerating. Like I remember holding on to her pants for dear life, like there's people in the park, and she would be like, there's nobody in the park. Like, and now that I know that she knows what I was talking about, it makes me mad because it's like bro, so you knew that what I was talking about was real, and you kind of like thought I was joking, or you kind of laughed at me, or you brushed me aside thinking that I was over exaggerating, but you knew I wasn't over exaggerating. And she's like, oh yeah, no, I knew you were seeing some shit. And I'm just looking at her like, you knew I was seeing some shit? Like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, like I had a very interesting childhood when it came to that. Like very, like I'm happy I don't remember all of it, but slowly as I actually sit down, ponder, and sit still, it comes to me and I'm like, oh, I do remember that. Damn. I feel like if you really do feed the gift, it becomes more prominent. And if it's something that you think you could do to actually help these spirits or help other people that are here, you know, connect with their loved ones, or, you know, connect these spirits to the other side where they should be and not just here lingering on earth, then I think you should, you know, explore it. But me, I don't got time for that shit. I don't want it. I don't. It bothers me that I can still hear them and I can still feel them, but I really try to detach myself from that. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna lie. But I will say that I think I am supposed to do something with it because it kind of led me to make this channel. But I don't want nothing to do with it. I am very happy that you did write into me. Thank you guys so much for always trusting me with your stories. Comment down below if you have any piece of advice for this person that wrote in. And of course, as always, if you have anything that you would like to share, please feel free to write it down to the email that is right here on the screen. It will also be written down below. Please do not send anything to my business email. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram. Try to get to 50K. Please get me there. And please go subscribe to the Patreon. It's worth it, I promise. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye.